And Facebook is...
As we frantically get ourselves together here at the very last second. All right, Jack.
I will tase you. Wait, what?
Tell me when we're live. Baking soda and salt. Yay. Woo. Let me know when we're live.
We're live on YouTube. Hi,
Whoa!
Linda Shaw and Maddie Huff.
Hi,
and
Linda and Maddie.
Catherine D.
Oh, hey, Maddie. I don't know if you saw my message, but we're 1 hour behind you. So right now it's 4:30 here in Colorado. Hi, Amy, Catherine, and Sophie's mom, who's on the Facebook side. And we are on Facebook. Right?
Actually, I'm not cooking. This kid's cooking.
So today, we're going to wait just a second while everybody gets
Let me
gets
make
on.
sure Facebook's
But
going.
today...
Make sure it is. Yep, we're live on Facebook too.
Yay. Today,
Hello,
Jack
everyone.
is going to be making some stuff.
Yes!
Yes!
I think I've said that 5 times.
Who said that 5 times?
Me? I
You
mean,
did?
like 2.
You said the yas 5 times?
Hi,
More like
everyone.
Yay.
Hope it's all well. Jack needs an apron.
Hi, Kirsten Tubby. Well, I tried to persuade him, but he looked at the apron collection. He said, I think not. Right, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, Angie, sorry. Elly and Tara and Elly. So Tara and Elly are still on their road trip, everybody. We're going to start this
Hey,
recipe in
Nancy.
just a sec, but I'm going to talk for a sec just to give us a moment for everyone to get connected. Tara and Elly are on their road trip, and they're on their way to New Jersey right now, where they will be meeting some family, and Tara wanted to run into the city, or Elly wanted to run into the city. I said Tara wanted to run into the city. I don't know, Tara's not much of a city person, so it'll be really interesting to see how she does. But...
Ooh, hello from Rhode Island, from Stephanie. I don't know how to pronounce
Hi,
that.
Stephanie Giuliano.
That's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, they're having a good trip, and Tara's posting a lot of videos. Yesterday, there's going to be one on later today, but she had her dream came true. She got to visit the Waltons' house in Virginia. So
Ramona says he needs a plain white apron.
yeah, he didn't want to wear one of the aprons we had, so I'll just do an extra bit of laundry if it gets covered with stuff. But anyway, okay, so I think that's probably enough people on right now, and we
Then make it Monday.
Men make it Monday, yeah. I will talk to you guys a little more about Tara and Elly and their trip and everything, but we're gonna make this. And so we talked about doing the cinnamon biscuits, but Jack wanted to make peanut butter cookies, and he thought that's what we were gonna do. So we got in the car, and he said, "Oh, Dad." So we're gonna probably put the cinnamon biscuits together quickly, so that then he can do the cookies he wanted to do. So
Tie a towel around him is what Aunt Jeanette said.
yeah, he just don't worry about it, Dave.
Oh.
He just doesn't want to. So
I took one in right here.
all right. So Jack,
Maybe dinner towel.
you've made these before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you like the cinnamon biscuits? You do? Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Bandana Grandma.
Hi, Bandana Grandma. I'm glad your daughter seems to be doing better. Okay, so for the cinnamon biscuits, Jack, do you know how to make them? Or should we go through the recipe here? Oh,
Kind of.
this recipe is in page 61 in our Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Cat Lover says she'll sew an apron for you.
And Dave, you could paste that link in.
Oh yeah,
So,
I forgot.
Jack, this is where you get to do the part that scares Mom. You get to open the refrigerator biscuits. So this is a really easy recipe for kids. It has 4 ingredients, except for us it has 3. That one right there. So, let's see what the reaction is.
Ow!
Get right.
All right. So you want to open that and get those out? Or are you ready to peel it for you?
I wonder if anyone else has seen that gif where like they're opening up the thing and then suddenly it's like a video of a nuclear bomb going off.
Did you see Jack? He was like...
Yeah.
I got 2.
All right, so we need to separate these?
Yep.
All right. So this is a real easy recipe for kids because you start with refrigerator biscuits.
Pro tip, don't hold it next to your chest.
When it's popping?
Yeah.
That's a pro tip?
Just kidding.
No, that's cool. All right.
These are so terrifying they could be used in the army and as grenades.
Tara is one of those people who's terrified by the popping of the biscuit can. There it goes. And there's the cat.
Should I let him out?
Sure. Yeah, if you want, I can. If you're gonna...
Meow.
Hey, Jack, come here.
Meow.
All right.
Meow.
Huh? Oh, oops. That's because you're logged in as me.
Should I switch that really quickly?
Why don't you just log out as me and log in as Living on a Dime? Okay, so, Jack, do you remember what the next step is?
Wait, don't we put this in the butter and the cinnamon?
Yeah, so let me, hey Dave,
Huh?
I'm going to tilt this camera down and let me know when Jack is well framed in there.
Oh wait, oh hold up.
So we're going to do this so you can see Jack doing it. Maybe move the camera over here just a
A little bit further down.
Like that?
Whoa, yeah.
That looks good?
You're gonna be cut off though.
That's fine. Alright, Jack, so go ahead and start doing it.
Hold up, Facebook. I can't see your comments right
Now,
now.
this recipe has margarine and cinnamon, and apparently the margarine doesn't matter, it's not butter. And we didn't have cinnamon and sugar separately, but Tara has already made a cinnamon and sugar mix, so we just put that in a bowl instead. So Jack dips the biscuit in there. Now he gets the cinnamon stuff on it.
Okay, I'm back on Facebook. Hello.
In the baking pan. All right, why don't you do the rest of them, Jack, while we...
Angie, is the age difference 6 years?
Oh.
I
Yes.
think, yeah, it is.
Between you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, the age difference between Elly and Dave is 4.5 years, and then it's 6 years to Jack. So we kind of spread it out further and further the more kids we had. So, and VJ and Elly were only 14 months apart. So yay, good job, Jack.
And Jeanette, school for me is going way better
Cinnamon
now.
is starting to get into the butter.
Cinnamon's getting in the
I'm
butter?
actually enjoying school.
That's okay. Yeah, Dave is really liking school now.
The homework's a lot nicer. Well, in my opinion, currently.
And today he had a class, and I'm very pleased that he has this class in high school. What class is it?
Marketing.
Marketing.
Oh, actually,
Marketing?
that's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Marketing is a business class,
I got
Jack.
an earbud stuck in my ear. Look.
One that I wish I had
It's
when I was
stuck.
in school.
You can see the hold up. I can't. My ear hurts. Ugh.
You can keep doing that. Just ignore the man behind the curtain. You don't even know that reference, do you, Jack? Jack?
No.
Yeah. So Tara had a traumatizing experience with The Wizard of Oz as a child, so our kids have not seen it. Although, now that she's gone, I might ask them if they want to see it.
Jack, they look delicious, says Bandana Grandma. Did you spray the pan?
No, we didn't. Is that Nan asking?
No, that's Margaret, but I think...
I don't know. Do we usually spray the pan for these?
I don't think we do, because it's already got, like, a lot of butter coated on it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of butter on these already, but I don't recall having sprayed it
might as
before,
well.
but just to avert disaster.
Where should I put that?
Why don't you make it, and then we'll find a spot for it.
Jamie says, good job, Jack.
Yay. So we thought after Friday's show, we would start with an easy recipe and then work our way up. Right, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll scooch this over.
Can I lick my fingers?
You can lick your fingers.
Nan says, you are doing great, my handsome.
All right, so now they're all in there. Oh, it says pour the leftover margarine on top. Do you want to do that, Jack? See that? Just pour the butter stuff right on top of there.
Top of here?
Yeah, just pour it all over the tops of them. Woo, look at that. All right. And we can put this in the sink. Now, you want to go wash your fingers for a second in the sink over here? And then
Oh,
we
he's
can...
licking off all the cinnamon and sugar.
He's got to lick the cinnamon off first, yeah. All right. Dave, can you reset the camera, please? So,
Yeah, please hold.
we have preheated the oven to 375 already. So it's we need to put it in for 10 to 12 minutes. So we're gonna stick this in. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, Jack. And we'll set the timer. All right.
Uh-oh. Wait, what did Nan say?
So, now what?
Well, now we have time to make...
No, you don't need to spray the pan.
I didn't think we needed to, but I thought, you know, it's not going to hurt. So I went ahead and did it. So that was the cinnamon biscuits, right, Jack?
Yes.
Yes. And when do you like to eat those?
For breakfast.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
What about for a snack after school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
How
So we're going to get them out here in a
cheeseburger
little...
buffet?
Actually, I'm going to change the time slightly. Yeah. So they love these biscuits. It's going to be about 10 minutes before we take them out.
They are so delicious.
They are so delicious.
They're so good. It's
But-
unreal.
Jack had
Unreal.
another recipe he wanted to make even more. Which recipe was that, Jack?
Peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter cookies. Only thing is, we discovered that we made this recipe a month ago. So, Tara, I thought we should probably do something that's not exactly the same until after the primary recipe. So,
Eva, I think Dad.
Cold.
Pronunciation master.
yep.
Is that Iva or Eva?
I
I think it's Eva.
I'm not sure.
Calhoun?
It's probably
Correct
Iva
me
in
if
that
I'm wrong.
Calhoun.
Calhoun.
And I'm thinking it's probably Iva in that context, but correct us if we're wrong. Okay, so Jack,
Sorry, we're bad at pronouncing
do you know
names.
how to follow the recipes in the book, Jack? Or do we need it? Do you know how to follow the recipes in the book? Come here, look. This is the peanut butter cookies, right?
Yeah.
And Dave, you can paste this in if you want. Oh, I didn't put the peanut butter cookies link on there. You can share the book one, though. This peanut butter cookies recipe is on page 279 in our Dining on a Dime cookbook. Dave, after you paste in the book link, see if you can go to the website and see if this is on there. I think it is Grandma's Peanut Butter Cookies or something. So it's on page 279 in Dining on a Dime cookbook, and Dave is going to look for the link if you don't have the book where you can get the recipe. So Jack, do you know how to do this? We follow all these ingredients? All right, we start with 1 cup of shortening,
This one, Dad.
but we didn't have any shortening. Yes, that's the one. So we called our expert Jill, and she said margarine works just fine. So we're going to put this in, Jack. We need 1 cup of shortening, or 1 cup of margarine, and that's 2 sticks. So open these up and put them in there. Ooh, I guess I should make sure I get this following the directions. Oh, hey. Cream, shortening, and sugars. You better ask Nan what that means. Actually, I'm going to wing it. I'm pretty sure I know what that means. Okay, put this in there.
Did you see what I just now did?
I did. You just tossed it right in there.
No, I didn't open it all the way, so I just held onto it and it rolled into the thing.
Andrea, if you feel the need to super chat for this child, this beautiful child over here,
Yeah,
then go ahead.
Yeah, who is really into the super chat, Dave?
Not me, I promise.
All right, so there's that. And then we put in 1 cup of sugar. Here you go, Jack. We pre-measured these ingredients, some of them.
Oh,
That
Denise.
is a lot
Jack
of sugar.
also loves the Dodds candy.
And then
It's to die for, right?
1 cup of
Yep.
packed brown sugar, so you can see that's packed. We really packed it in there to get. Look, it looks like an igloo shape, doesn't it?
You're gonna
Yeah.
need the sledgehammer
Why
again,
hacked?
So why don't you pour it in, but make sure it doesn't just fall in like a big blob. You can put it in like a big blob, that's fine. Okay. I only said that because I knew that was going to happen. All right. So now, I'm assuming, man, that creaming means blending it together with the blender. So Jack, you've used the blender before, right?
Yeah.
Or the,
My nose is growing. What do you mean, bandana, Grandma?
So Jack,
Because I'm... Oh.
so I'm going to hold here and we'll start
Oh, I
this.
get that, because I'm on.
I understood that
I
reference.
understood that reference, too.
All right. You want to drive this? Here, I'll turn it up.
Don't chop off
You
your
want to
hand.
hold the top here? You need some help?
Ah,
I'll hold it too, so we got it together. All right? Ooh, that's looking good.
Andrea, I will get super pumped and super charged about super chats if you guys do it. I'll freak out.
I'm not sure if she can hear you while this is blending.
Oh, never mind.
Let's do a little more. So ask So Jill, we're going to keep mixing this a little more, but because the margarine, it's kind of turning, it's not like smooth, but I assume that's okay. If it's not okay, tell us. Alright. So when you and Mom did this before, Jack,
Huh?
do you remember when you and Mom did this before?
Yeah.
Is this the way it looked?
No.
No!
After you put your cream, margarine, add sugar, Nan says after you beat or cream, margarine, add sugar, beat, and eggs and beat.
Yeah,
sorry, I can't.
I think it'll be fine because I was just thinking because it's kind of got a crumbly look to it at the moment. But
Angie,
I think it's just maybe because we use margarine instead of shortening.
a su-
So I said to Jack, I said, you did this with Mom before, right? And he said, yeah. And I said, and does this look like the way it looked like with Mom? And he said, no. All right, Jack, come here. Where'd you go? Do you know how to crack the eggs?
Yeah.
Hey, so tell me what this sentence says, because we just creamed the shortening and sugars. What does this sentence say?
Add peanut butter, eggs, vanilla, and dry ingredients.
Dry ingredients. Oh, okay. So why don't we get a spoon and we'll scoop the peanut butter out of here, because look at that.
Why is there a... What?
Here. You want me to put the peanut butter in?
Oh
since
my
it's kinda
goodness,
gloppy?
Kelly PV Fam gave us a $1 donation.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
Oh, and Andrea just did
a
another one
$5.
for $5. That's
Thank
just
you,
way to go,
Andrea.
Jack.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Someone else on Facebook said Super Chat Wars in all caps to see if Jack would get the most or me.
So, Jack, I put the
I
peanut
don't
butter
know.
in for you here.
I think Dad's winning so far.
Yeah, I am. All right. Peanut butter, eggs. Jack, do you know how to crack the eggs? Or do you want me to do it? You want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But seriously, guys, thanks for those Super Chats.
So should I just peel
That actually
Just
means
put your
stuff for
finger in
us,
there.
and it helps us keep the air conditioner on
Maybe
while Mom's
crack it a
gone.
little more. Oh, actually, that's
So.
pretty good. Yeah, just pull it, hold it over there, and then turn it upside down and pull it apart. And then try not to let the
Oh.
shell go in there. That's okay. Here, put the shell in the bowl, and let's take this little piece of shell out so they're not crunchy. All right.
Oh, I get that reference.
All right. Here's another one. You crack it
Phineas
and put it in there.
Ferb.
Oh, that's references from Phineas
Oh
and
my
Ferb.
goodness.
Yeah.
Here, you can still hit it on the bowl. Yeah, that's a reference from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, it's a Phineas and Ferb is a show that I used to watch a lot,
Turn it
and
over. There you go.
there's a character that's called Norm, and he's like, I leave the shells in because I like my scrambled eggs crunchy.
Here, why don't you go wash your hands real quick for the eggs? All
I
right.
understood that reference from a while ago.
What's funny is, for those of you who don't know, I understood that
Oh, Lenny
reference.
Hilt. Oh my goodness. Just
Oh,
paid
thank
another
you, Lenny.
$1 to us.
So,
Wow, everyone's now paying us super chats. Is he gonna get
Oh.
too many super chats?
excuse me, Jack.
I think he's gonna beat me at this, right?
Yep. Now I didn't get the vanilla.
I think I'm gonna lose or are you gonna win?
Me.
Oh.
Oh. What?
Considering I've already gotten 40.
Thank you, Lenny, so much for super chatting. That's great.
Was that
Yes, thank
another
you.
one or?
These boys are loving this. Okay. So we put in the peanut butter, eggs.
I don't think you can say a chat message if you do a $1 or less donation, but
We need
I don't know what's up with that.
1 teaspoon of vanilla.
But still,
this is a teaspoon. So you want me to pour it in, or you want to pour it in?
Me.
Lisa's
Okay.
college
Take
says,
that and
good
pour
job,
it.
Jack.
Hold that spoon up here, and then pour this in until it's full. Or do you want me to do that part? I'll do that part. So that's about a teaspoon.
Yep.
And you can dump that in. And if this was a little too much or a little too little, that would be
Krista,
fine. Hold on, Dave.
Everyone,
Hold on.
oh,
And the dry ingredients. Why don't you let us put the ingredients in before So the dry ingredients are flour. Jack, we have to put 3 cups of flour in, and we pre-measured that. So can you take this and pour that in the bowl?
Whoa.
Turn it so that it doesn't poof on the computer. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, this way?
Yeah.
Now it's gonna poof
All
on
right.
me.
And then we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Dun, dun, dun.
Hi.
And how much salt does it say, Jack?
Um,
Salt is the bottom ingredient.
I
Wait,
have a
did
cup.
anyone else super chat?
Half a cup of salt?
I mean, I don't know what that says. It says a half something. I don't know.
Well, half what?
It just says a half. Oh, a half teaspoon.
There you go. So here's the baking soda. Pour it in there. It's 1 teaspoon. Yeah, he said a half cup of salt. I was imagining Tara saying, "The world needs more salt, people!" But these cookies would be quite salty. Oh, hey, Jack. That's done. So before we take it out,
Ooh, those look good.
this is a 1/4 teaspoon. Jack. Oh, actually, wait. Here's the half. We need a half teaspoon of salt. So we'll get those out in just a sec. Come here.
Stop.
Here, scoop out a half teaspoon of salt and put it in there.
What?
I have
Bandana
allergies.
Grandma
Back up,
did.
fill it all the way up.
Guys,
There you go.
Bandana
The world needs more
Grandma.
salt.
did an $8 donation saying,
Aww.
worth the cuteness factor, Jack. Good job.
Yay.
$8?
$8 because you're cute.
Yep.
See, I need to be cute. All right, Jack.
If only Dad was
Whoa.
cute. Then we get like all
Does that look good?
the. Show it to the camera.
So this is the. Is that done? Does it look done enough?
This is probably the face
Is that as
that
done
you
as you
saw
guys
on
like
the
it, or do you want to go a
thumbnail.
little bit
Usually we
This is
keep
probably
it like
the
that.
face that you
Keep
saw
it like
on the
this?
thumbnail.
more? That's the face from the thumbnail, yeah. So we could leave this in a little longer because it's really brown because of the cinnamon. Actually, because we had Tara's pre-mixed cinnamon, it's more brown than usual because
Katie Stream says, LOL, Jack.
yeah, the mixture was a little more cinnamony than what the recipe calls for. But usually the boys like it like this. If it were me, I'd probably let them go 2 more minutes. But it's not me, so I'm going to stick this over here.
You know, wait, what?
All right, Jack, you ready to blend this? We have to do it before everything gets all mucked together. All right, let's see. Stir until well blended. Oh, let's go ahead and do that with this. All right, you want to do it or do you want me to hold it with you?
Yeah.
Hold it with you? Okay. Watch out, no, you don't put your fingers down there. All right. Probably turn up just a little. Now, let me know if there's any freaking out from Nan over there, and I'll know something's wrong.
Wait, no, she said don't blend it.
Now, whatever.
No, seriously.
Jack, if you,
Thank
get,
you,
if you
Nan.
get tired of holding at it, if you want me to blend it the rest of the way, I can.
I know I
Sorry.
look handsome.
I think it was kind of hard on Jack's hands, so I'm going to probably blend the rest real quick here.
I'll answer that later.
Whoa. So, Jack, is this closer to what it usually looks like with you and Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yay! So we're not failing then. All right. I think that's probably there. Look at
Jack.
that, Jack.
Don't be taken
Whoa.
out of the computer.
All right, so at this point, roll into balls. What? What? Oh, you want to try though? Here, hold on, let me unplug it. Here you go.
Yeah, guys.
I actually want to lick the beater.
Do you want to get a little bit of it off the beater, or you want to lick it just like that?
Lick
Wait,
the beater.
Jack, stop.
here, maybe we should knock some of it off. Just a little.
Oh my!
Is that too much off?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's like solid.
Do you want one? No.
No.
Oh, that's right. You don't like
I
peanut butter.
hate peanut butter.
All right. Hey, Jack. I'm not mixing. I'm just getting some of the peanut butter off of this beater here. All right. Now, do you know how at this point to roll it into balls?
Yes, but
I
since
assume.
it's peanut butter, it would probably be.
Do you use your fingers for that, right?
So Debbie Does, I think is how you say it. DOHSE. Says, hi boys, are you going to share the recipe, I hope? The recipe we're doing right now is not those. I just dropped them out.
So the recipe for the peanut butter cookies, why don't you share that? You found it, right?
Yeah, for the peanut butter cookies, I have that.
Go ahead and share that. He's going to share the recipe for the peanut butter cookies, and they are also on page 279 of our Dining on a Dime cookbook. You can put that link in too. And the recipe for the cinnamon biscuits is in the book on page 61, but that one's not on our website right now. I was going to put it on, but I didn't have a picture. So the peanut butter one, cookies one, Dave is sharing on YouTube and Facebook right now. And so, Jack, why don't you set that down for a minute, and let's go ahead and just put it in a safe place. You can just set it on the counter. I just wiped the counter. It's clean. Okay.
I don't think Mom has a cookie scoop, does she?
Oh, you know what? Actually, Mom uses this little ice cream scooper, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I think she does to make balls.
Jack, it says roll into balls. Do you guys just scoop it and put it on there, or do you roll it? Because Nan said something about rolling it.
I thought we rolled it, but...
You want to scoop it out and then roll it?
So you can like scoop it and then...
So when you put it on, probably something like that. And then just dump it on there. We're only going to make some of these tonight because I don't think Jack's going to eat this entire batch. So do you want to scoop some more? We want about 12 of those. So if there's a little on the extra outside, then smush it over like a ball so that the whole thing is rounded. Okay? And then...
Like that.
Yep, and then put that on there. You know what, Dave? I'm going to tilt this down so that you can see what Jack's doing better. Can you tell me when it's... Hold up. Is that looking good?
Yep. That looks great.
Oh.
Okay, so you might want to like start it on the corners and then...
This recipe says it makes 6 to 8 dozen. And we're going to save the dough so that we can cook some more in a day or two when Jack is done with these. But since neither David or I eats peanut butter, we don't want to overwhelm him with cookies. So you might ask Nan if that looks all right.
Whoa, wow.
These look are these a little bigger, Nan, than what you guys usually make? Or are they just right?
Wow.
It's a little
They're
big.
forming a pattern in super chat.
Here, let's scrape just a little off.
They are. Oh!
Dark blue, light blue,
There you
dark
go, Jack.
blue, light blue.
You guys are forming a pattern, and Dad, that's out of the shot.
What's out of the shot?
This.
Oh.
Oh, kind of.
Do I need to...
No, that's fine.
Here, Jack. Do you want to do
good.
the rest of them, or do you want me to do the rest of them?
So, like, you need a dozen?
Yeah, let's just do 1 dozen.
Or
for now.
12?
Yep.
Same thing.
So which is more, a
Same
dozen or
difference.
12?
They're exactly the same.
They're exactly the same. All right, that's enough.
When it's something like that, I just say same difference.
Same difference?
She said, Nan said to remember to spread those out a little and...
Oh, right, the fork thing. Okay. Here, Jack, go ahead and keep scooping them. You don't have to be perfect, because we're going to
crunch them
flatten
with
them
a
here in a
fork on
minute.
perpendicular lines like that.
Yeah, I just realized that. So, you know what, Jack? We don't really have to make them perfect balls. Just kind of
How
scoop them
about
on there.
just a half a dozen?
Why don't you do half a dozen and I'll put the other ones? Or are you only going to eat 6?
I'm probably gonna do a dozen actually.
Oh,
Well,
hello!
if you get tired, we don't have to be
That's a
perfect
lot.
because we're going to flatten them.
Hey, Dad.
So why don't we, do you want me to do the other 6?
Yeah.
So, Jack, Melissa says her 7-year-old son, Matthew, is watching too. You should say hi. Well, hello, Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
We're glad you're
What's up?
watching.
Yeah, he's watching with his mom. It looks like they're enjoying it.
Hey, Jack. Why don't you take that fork from Dave?
Yeah, Cindy, these are big cookies. I don't know.
And do you remember about how to do that part? Yeah. You just do that to all of them. So now Jack is taking a fork. And what are you doing with the fork, Jack?
You press it down on the cookie, vertical and horizontally on the cookie.
Okay. And we're going to save the rest of this dough for later.
And then that makes like a checkerboard pattern, and that's always...
And then, if we keep the dough for a long time, do we need to put it in the freezer? I'll probably keep it in the fridge if Jack wants some more in a couple of days.
Oh, Denise said dip fork in flour. Denise said to dip the fork in flour to
could do that.
keep it
Is it
from sticking.
Actually, is it sticking, Jack?
Kind of.
Not very much. I don't see it sticking.
It looks like it's turning out okay, so I think we'll just leave it. So while Jack is doing that...
And Jeanette says dip fork in sugar first, so it has extra
sugary taste?
sugary
Actually,
flavor.
do you want to do that, Jack, or you want to just do the peanut butter?
Just,
The peanut butter?
yeah.
He's got his very particular system here.
That one's kind of off, but that's okay.
It's okay. Hey, Nan, are we flattening these enough? All right. So Tara and Elly are probably going to be in New Jersey pretty shortly.
Hey,
They
Jack.
spent 2 days in Virginia.
What?
They were supposed to do a video with another YouTuber, but she forgot. So
Bandana Grandma wants to ask Jack, what is your favorite thing about camping?
Probably that we get to hike every day.
here, I'll put this in, Jack. So this is at 375 for 10 minutes, it says. So I'm going to go ahead and set the timer, and then we're going to talk. Which part is your favorite part about camping?
Well, I have two things. One, that it rained almost every day.
Yeah.
And two,
That was
that we got to
actually
go hiking almost every day.
Yeah? So, it might sound strange. It might sound strange that Jack said he loves that it rained every day. Here, let me get a chair.
But here in the section of Colorado we live, it has not rained for like 4 months. At all. It's just
Period.
gotten cloudy maybe once in a while. Maybe like once a month. But then that's it.
How about you sit on the tall one since you're shorter?
Put
And
it
we'll
in the
sit here.
So then you can equal Dave in height almost.
All right.
Oh wow.
So
You're
the reason
standing.
why he likes the rain at camping is just because we haven't had hardly any rain here in Colorado. And we were in a camping cabin, so it wasn't the misery of being in a tent while it's raining on you. And it was really nice because it would come in and rain for maybe 40 minutes, and then the rain would clear out, and we'd start a fire, and then everything would dry out, and then they'd go play at the playground or something. And that was pretty awesome. Jack hasn't been in roughing it camping so far, but the campground camping worked out really well, I think, for us all. Hey, Dave. So go back to OBS, and so Tara and Elly are out and about, and they're putting.
Who's this guy?
They have if you're not familiar with it, they have a cookbook treasure hunt that they're doing right now. So they brought some books with them, and they've been putting them at different locations along the way.
I'm so high.
And they've been making a little video about what they've been making a little video saying here's what we made and here's where it is, and seeing if anyone will find them. Well, it's turned out to be a lot more popular than we anticipated. So Tara wanted me to share. They put out a couple of them in North Carolina and in Virginia, and they were already found. So here's one person that found one, and the lady that wrote it said, "My husband Philip found your cookbook at Harmon Field in Tryon, North Carolina. We're so excited. I've been planning to order one, but haven't had an opportunity to do so." And she says, "I'm a subscriber, love watching your videos." So they live in Columbus, North Carolina. So it was kind of funny. It's been really kind of exciting to see people's
Actually do it.
people's joy over that. So, and then
You have to
oops.
you have to scroll it.
No, I was trying to do this one. Sorry. The technical supervisor isn't as good as the technical guy.
The non-tech savvy dude.
The non-tech savvy former
It's
TV
completely
producer.
failing at life.
So,
Well,
Dave,
not
why
at
don't you
life.
get the other one ready, and we'll pull up the description. Oh, hello, sweet Jack.
Okay, so this one, you ready?
Yeah. So then there was one in. She put one in a Cracker Barrel in Virginia, and it wasn't very long. And these people sent this picture with a description that says, "Hi, we work for Messer Landscape in Staunton, Virginia. While we were mowing the Cracker Barrel in Harrisonburg, we found this cookbook and followed the instructions you sent." So I think that picture is just priceless. Look at those guys; they're all like smiling and everything, and I can't wait to email them back and see about that and tell them how cool it is. We think that they got that book. So go ahead, Dave.
And they weren't even part. They don't even know who we were.
They didn't even know who we were until they found the book. Well, I was wondering because there was another place, and I'm not sure if that other place it's been found yet, so I better not say what other place. But they put it in a pretty obvious spot where I said, man, the landscape crew's going to come by and throw it away. Oh, look at all the hearts and stuff. So they have a few others that are still out, and I'm not sure which ones. I should probably tell Tawra to put on the titles which ones have been found already, so you guys will know. But she said that at this point they're planning to put one out every day until all the books they have are gone. So that should be pretty cool. Dave, do we have any questions?
Kiss me.
Got the kissing monster, huh? Let's see. I was going to say some other stuff about the trip, and I can't remember what I was going to say. So, do you have any questions? Can you get out of the shot?
Yeah.
Are you done? Do you want to wait for the cookies? Here.
The lights are kind of burning.
The lights are burning you. Okay.
Can I?
Here, I'll sit on this side so I can see the comments.
Can
Look at all those hearts, Jack.
Can I leave?
Can you leave?
Yeah.
Why don't you stay here a little bit, because there might be questions for you.
Are you gonna do taste test for the biscuits yet?
Oh, hey, yeah. Sorry. Hey, guys.
We're dying over here.
Dad.
We need
Can
some
I have,
food.
like, Dr. Pepper?
You may not until after the show.
Oh.
I bribed him with the Dr. Pepper to do the show. We don't usually get it, and I got some for him to have. All right, do you want to get a paper plate for your biscuit?
I want
Biscuits.
to.
Oh, I guess I'll be extra
Bring
tall.
one for Dave, too. Yeah, they are definitely having fun. Who was asking if they fight? You know, I had to tell them ahead of time, okay, no funny business during the show. Because on
Usually
Friday...
we're like slapping each other down. And...
Well, it's not that bad, but they do kind of squabble, and then when we say, hey, stop that, they're like, we're brothers. That's what we do.
That's like that's how we live.
Oh, so again, this is the
Teaching is our life.
this is the cinnamon
YouTube,
biscuits that we make from the refrigerator biscuits.
He just tickled me.
That's the part of no.
He's going like this.
That's the part of no. We're gonna have to show
Everyone's a
everybody your
witness.
shackles.
And then
Here.
they'll lock me into the basement.
Put one of those in your mouth. Jack?
Wait, it's still squishy though. It's still squinchy.
Well, you told me that's as squinchy as you wanted it. Get a different
I
one.
didn't. He wanted.
What do you think, Jack? Did you do a good job?
Oh my goodness. This is
Yay!
so
This is so disgusting. Wait, what?
Okay, so Patricia has a question, and I was... No. No, you're not going to leave yet.
kidding.
Patricia... Yes, and Jeanette, I saw the house they found. Definitely a big project house. If you guys haven't seen that, Tawra posted a picture. She said, hey, we found the house! And you guys should go see that after the show is over. What? Yeah, you can have another one. So Jack, Patricia was asking this, and I was wondering too, because I knew everybody was going to want to know. How is school going?
Good.
Good?
Mhm.
What about, tell me, oops, do you need something to, can you get a napkin for Jack, please, Dave?
Oh, I just now licked the.
You licked it and wiped it on your pants, and you're good?
Wiped it on your
So Jack,
hands.
tell us a little bit about your teacher. What's she like?
What? She,
Don't tell her her
That's-
name.
is
Dave, that's
nice. She's nice, but that's really.
She's nice?
I can tell
Does she
you.
That's
give you a
fine.
torturous
What grade
amount
are
of
you in
homework?
right now?
Third.
Third?
Mhm.
And what do you do in third grade?
I don't really.
So today you told me how you rated school on a scale from 1 to 10.
6.
6? Does that mean it's a bad school or what?
It means it's a good school, but I also wish it was still summer.
You wish it was still summer?
Too.
How come?
Because I like summer, but I also like school.
You like summer, but you also like school? Cool. Well, let me see if there are any questions for you. Oh yeah, what? Hey, so Dave, people are asking what grade you guys are in. Why don't you come say what grade you're in?
I am sadly a freshman.
Come over here. You're sadly a freshman. And
I get tortured at school. No, not really.
No, you
so
don't.
Dave is in a new school to him. And what do you think of it, Dave?
Pretty nice, although I love playing Minesweeper. Wait, hold up. Although I love playing Minesweeper.
I was surprised because it started out a little rough, but then Dave told me yesterday, I love school. And I was thinking, wow, that must be a really good recommendation for the school. So let's see. Oh, Laura, your video is frozen. If you can hear the audio, please refresh it. Oh, don't burn the cookies. We have a timer on, Charlene. I was thinking I might leave them in an extra minute because they were really thick, but I'm going to look at them to make sure we don't burn them first.
Dave needs to do a how to play Minesweeper tutorial.
So let's see. See what kind of questions are here. So yes, apparently the Walton House is a tour site, and I don't know how they discovered it, but they were driving along through Virginia, and they must have seen that. And Tawra, being a huge fan of that show, which actually might be a really good trivia question for a future book giveaway. Whoa! Is that what they're supposed to look like?
Those are gigantic.
They're
Those are like the size of Jack's face.
Watch your arm. Say, why, Dad? Is it gonna do a trick?
It's like the size of my hand. Palm.
Another maze.
They're
Wow.
gonna slide off and burn.
I think we made them
A bit too big.
a little too big. I wonder if these are done.
Just a wee bit.
Okay, Jack, don't move. Coming around you with the hot pan. Hey, Nan, is this cooked enough? They look... Well, they're kind of squishy still. I think I might put them in for a couple more minutes.
Minesweeper.
Let me know if that's not a good idea. Watch your arm.
Minesweeper is like the
They're,
only game.
so when Tara makes these, I think she must only use half as much dough because they don't all smush together like that. Jack is typing a message into Facebook. It's hi peeps from Jack. Yeah, Man Cave Kitchen. Let's see. Hello. Let's see. Yeah, Anjanette says Elly looks a bit punchy in the videos due to being tired. I think they're both really tired, and I'm hoping they're going to visit some family, and I was hoping they would maybe kind of relax a little bit. It sounds like they're going to just run into New York City, and I'm thinking this isn't going to be relaxing for a couple more days. So, oh, Lori, sorry that you missed Tara and Elly in Tennessee as well. So with Tennessee, they thought it was beautiful, and they met a lot of really nice people, but the heat and humidity were very high. And for Tara, she has a chronic illness that if it gets to be moderately humid and hot, then she gets really, really sick. And when we first got married, we lived in Texas for a little while, and she was sick every single day. So even though they thought it was really pretty and they really liked the people, I think she thought it probably wouldn't be a good idea to move there. Although she really wants to go back in the fall now when the colors are changing. So that should be pretty awesome. Actually, neither of them has been to that part of the country before, and they're really enjoying this trip pretty much everywhere they go. And oh, actually something else they really liked in Tennessee, they put some videos on about this, but they stayed with some, yes? You want to go now?
Yeah.
Well, you better tell everybody goodbye and how much you're glad to be on the show.
Bye, guys.
All right, Jack, if I start shouting in there, somebody said they like your cookies, let me know. Oh, that reminds me, we have to watch that, Dave. I forgot to put the timer back on.
Do we though?
Are
you sure?
What did you say?
Are you sure? I'm just kidding.
Yes. Sorry, what were we saying? Oh, yeah. So Elly and Tara stayed in Tennessee. They stayed on this property with some people that were Airbnb kind of homestead things. And it was sort of similar to an idea that we had, except with the theme of being rustic. So they had like a tiny house, and they had a tiny camper from the 1950s kind of made into a house. And what are you
I'm playing
Show them what you're
Minesweeper.
doing. See, this is why we didn't want the school to give him
Classical
an iPad.
Minesweeper. Hey, at least it's a logic game and not one of those first-person shooters on the iPad where you're...
Yeah. Well, Heather, I will tell Tara that homeschooling is simple in Pennsylvania. We don't really know for sure. I mean, she's going to go there definitely. And I don't know what she said about Pennsylvania, but she's just going to go see what it looks like. And I told her if it looked like we really wanted to move there, we could always check into it and make sure there's not a problem. But I'm glad that you told me that because that'll be helpful for her to know. But anyway, at that place, she did a video about it. You guys should check it out if you haven't seen it. But she shows... Dave, can you go let Buster in, please?
Quit playing Minesweeper, boy.
She shows in the video what the tiny houses were like, and they were really cool. And I think it was funny is Elly had some kind of romantic ideas about things like, roughing it and being bold in that way. But Elly realized when she went, she really wasn't one with the composting toilet. I mean, she said it was clean and it was fine. But I think she realized when she was using the composting toilet, I think she realized I don't really want to always have to use it in my house. So her ideas about tiny houses have changed some because of this trip. But they were out in the woods, and it was really an interesting experience for them.
Anyone commented about my Minesweeper?
And I haven't seen anything yet,
Check
but
on live dashboard.
yeah.
Check to see if anyone super chatted yet.
Oh, Melanie's asking for prayers for her first cousin in Michigan who had a heart attack and isn't doing very well. So, yes, Melanie, I'm really sorry about your cousin, and we would definitely pray for her. And also, she's asking for prayer for the flood victims in Texas. You know, I was surprised. I know a lot of people in that area, and cousins and friends and stuff, and I didn't even know there was a hurricane coming until like 3 days ago. But now I'm realizing, wow, a lot of them are saying it's pretty rough for them right now. So definitely been praying for them too. And if any of you are there right now, we're definitely praying for you. So, oh, Melanie says to leave the cookies out for a couple minutes. And you know what? Since I didn't set the timer, I'm gonna probably scorch them if I'm not careful. Oh. So we did make these cookies a month ago when Tara made them, and they looked a little different because
Tawra.
I think Tara used less dough per cookie, and I forgot she did say that they spread. So maybe I'll show them to you guys, and then we'll let them sit for a few minutes. Oops. So Dave, are we surviving here on Men's Week at the house alone?
And video games.
Video games. We have been playing a lot of video games, but today we're going to have to stop.
So homework.
These are the cookies so far. They're looking pretty good, except that I don't like peanut butter. But they've kind of hardened up a little when I put them back in the oven, and I think if we leave them out, they'll be perfect. So hopefully we'll get Jack back in here when they cool so he can do a quick taste test for everyone.
Don't scorch me at the pan.
Oh, thanks, Cassie. I did not know you were good enough for oats. So let me see. You're supposed to have the best. Robin, so I don't know if you have the book. Oh, Dave, what did I do with that cookbook?
I don't know. I'm playing Minesweeper.
It's right there. Can you give me the...
Pretty
Robin's asking, said I didn't make it in time for the cinnamon biscuits recipe. It's on page 61 in the Dining on a Dime cookbook here. We don't actually have it on the website at the moment, and we need to get it on there, but didn't have time to get it on before the show. So if you have the book, it's on page 61, or I will put it on. Basically, it's pretty easy. It's a can of refrigerator biscuits, a cup of margarine, quarter cup of margarine, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half cup sugar. So it's pretty easy. You could actually just mix the cinnamon and sugar the way you like it, and put some margarine in a bowl, and then kind of dunk it in the margarine and dunk it in the cinnamon and sugar mix, and put it in the baking pan. And it's really, they're really tasty, and the kids love them, and they're so easy. So it's great because it's the kind of thing Jack can do by himself.
Guys, I got half the board finished. Check it out.
And yeah, Jill, I see you're saying we need the recipe, but remember beforehand when we were talking about it, I don't have it on the website at the moment. But it is in the book on, let's check again. Dining on Dime Cookbook, page 61.
61.
So I'll probably try to get it on the site in the next couple days, since we didn't have that on there. Oh, and the recipe for the cookies, Dave, did you paste that into the description here somewhere?
Oh, no, not into the actual description, into this one.
Where is it?
Oh.
The peanut butter cookies.
Yeah, right there.
Where?
Go to your text tab.
I've got to have...
It is right here.
How to make peanut butter cookies. Okay, so the peanut butter cookies recipe I'm going to share, but their cinnamon biscuits, we do not have the recipe on the website. It is in the book. So
right.
Here it is. Okay, let's see. Hey Vernon, glad to see you're here. A lot of people were telling me to check the cookies. Anyone smell something burning? Yeah.
What's that?
I normally have to, turn the oven off.
Smell that?
Denise telling me to turn the oven off. Did you know it's like 97 degrees here today in Colorado?
Well, like just right here, but outside it's like 80.
It's rarely that hot, but the humidity here is usually about 15 to 20%. So it's really low humidity. And really, my concern about everywhere that Tara's going is everywhere we've lived where the humidity was higher, much higher than here, she's been sick a lot. So the only places where she hasn't really been sick that we've lived are Colorado and northern Idaho. So it'll be interesting to see. I know she's going to love a lot of the places where she goes. I'm just not sure if she's going to be able to. I wanted her to go now when it's the hottest season so she could see what it gets to be, because I'd hate to move and then have her be sick. When we first got married, we moved to Texas because I was trying to get some work with other video producers that I had gone to school with. And while we were in Texas for 6 months, she was in bed the entire time. She was completely...
entire time.
So I'm particularly cautious of her and the heat and humidity. And I always thought, like Tennessee, I always thought the people seem awesome there and it's beautiful there. But I was wondering if it was going to work because of the heat and humidity. So that's one of the reasons why she went. And I don't know, Pennsylvania I know is cooler, but I don't know about the humidity. So yeah. Ooh, scoop ice cream in the middle and freeze. That's a good idea. I bet Jack would love that with those peanut butter cookies. Melt. Yeah, Jeannie says I saw a suggestion somewhere to melt some chocolate chips and fill the crisscrosses on the peanut butter cookies with melted chocolate. Yeah, I bet Jack would love that. We should try that. And Karen says 1 big cookie has way less calories than 3 little ones. Yeah, the oven is off. I'm glad you guys are thinking about the oven being off because it was kind of warm. So let's see. Ooh, also good with chocolate candy kiss baked in the middle. I remember seeing those when I was a kid, Charlene. With all the goodies you guys made, you won't have to cook dinner. Yeah, the funny thing about this with the boys is I haven't been kind of casual about dinner because with Tara being gone, they snack a little more.
We're boys, come on. What
and
can you expect?
It ends up that if I make something for them, they don't eat it very much of it. They'll eat some, but they won't eat very much. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure what the point is of making it. And besides, peanut butter cookies have protein, and they have sugar, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But no, we give them better stuff than that. But maybe
No,
they get a little less of that when Tara's not here.
No, we get all of that. No. Not really. It was
Yeah. Oh, Nan says with all the chocolate stuff, you're killing me. I may have to hit the chocolate chips. You do it, Nan. Nobody's there to see.
Nobody can prove you're doing it, so why not?
Wow. Yeah, Ramona, the weather kind of affects Tara's fibromyalgia too. Thankfully, in Colorado, it's not really usually much of an issue, although it's been pretty hot in the summer, hotter in the summers than we remembered on the Front Range. We used to live in the mountains, and it was much cooler up there. So, I'm not sure, Mindy. Jill, I think you probably could. Jill, can you freeze the leftover cinnamon biscuits? I think you can, Mindy. I'm just not sure how to redo them. Denise says, Mindy, you have leftovers? Yeah. Louise is wondering if you're getting sick.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I just have horrible allergies right now. I don't know why,
Well, actually,
but
I
I
got
keep
to
on having
thinking.
like issues.
I got to thinking you might be having problems because it's really smoky here in Colorado right now, and they told us that the smoke is coming from fires in the Pacific Northwest of the United States.
Yeah,
I think over like in Oregon and Washington. So.
I think that's probably my issue.
Let's see. The yeah, Faye Frutos is saying, Miss Jill, glad you're keeping an eye on the boys, but she's keeping an eye from a distance, so she only sees what we want her to see. Oh, yeah, Bonnie. I don't think that book has been found yet, so if you happen to go find it, then that would be awesome. Oh, Jen, to send a super chat to Dave. That's hilarious. I love your reason for Minecraft addiction recovery. Down by where the comments are, there's below where you type a comment in, there's a little $sign, and that's a super chat thing if you wanted to do that. Andrea says, I hope y'all are not feral by the time Tawra returns. You know what that means?
No.
It's like wild, like a wild cat, like a home cat that goes out and learns how to survive on its own.
Oh.
I don't know, it might be a while. I don't know how long she's going to be gone, but I assume it'll be a couple more weeks. Although she's kind of tired, so she may end up coming sooner. Yes, Bonnie, that would be awesome.
So it's hashtag the struggle.
Faye Frutos, hola Mike, cute Jack and Teen Dave.
I'm awesome.
Have you watched the Tiny House program? You know what? I have not yet. Tara's been posting a lot of these videos. I assume you mean Tara's one. Tara's been posting them faster than I can look at them, and she told me that she posted 2 more today, so I'm going to have to go check it out. Or maybe she posted 1 and I'm supposed to post 1 for her later. So it'll be cool. Pass the Flowers SS. Yeah, the funny thing is, this is your first time watching a live stream. Well, this is not our typical live stream. Usually
we have Mom up here and Dad, and Mom's flipping out because, oh no, the biscuit she put into the oven is now a piece of charcoal that she can use to grill.
Okay, that's a little bit of an exaggeration.
And then,
well, the thing with Tara is she handles...
I'm just kidding.
She handles the unexpected better than we do. Like Friday, we were really trying to make it work, and the show was going long, and we were getting really tired. And Tara's really good at kind of rolling with that, which I think is awesome. What's for dinner? You know, I was gonna...
These.
Honestly, the boys and I had talked about just making boxed macaroni, but then they've been eating stuff like this, so I'm not really sure how much they're gonna want to eat. So I thought I might make myself some enchiladas.
You made it for the show.
Yeah.
So might as well not let it go to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's all sticky.
Although Cat Lover says they're having BLTs and green beans. That sounds great, Cat Lover, and I would appreciate that for sure. Let's see. Ooh, Barb, I need to see what the rest of your message was. That sounds good. Do you have
Scroll
a cooling
down
rack?
and check the super chats.
Oh,
Check the super chats.
duh! I didn't think about the cooling rack thing. See, they were saying we need to take the cookies off there, put it on the cooling rack. Here's Mom.
I'm not doing it.
Here, why don't you?
Well,
Yeah, you'll do that unless you want to be the tucker. Here, grab the. Is the spatula in there, the flipper?
nope.
Hang on just a second, guys. Somebody had a point here that we should put. Here it is. Just put those on there. Yeah, I forgot that the bottom might overcook. Let's see. Do you have a cooling? Oh, that was Jamie that said that. I'm not surprised it would be you, Jamie. Are you missing Tara? Yeah, TJ Haps, I love watching Friday's show. I think the reason it took longer was because the temp was too low at 250 and should have been 350. Did we only have it at 250? I thought we had it at 350.
For what?
So the last Friday, if you guys were here, we did
Cheeseburger roll?
Dave's cheeseburger roll, and Dave cooked it. But we got part of the way into the recipe, and a lot of people were concerned because we had apparently put the yeast in at the wrong time. But the cookbook said to put it in, the Dining on a Dime cookbook said to put the yeast in at the time we put it in. But we thought, well, maybe we messed up. So we set it aside in a container and sealed the lid and set it aside and finish the recipe. But in the midst of all that, when Jill and I talked, I've never made it before, and I wasn't aware that you had to let the dough rise. So it ended up taking way longer than we anticipated, partly because we had to restart the recipe, and partly because we had to let it rise, and then we had to let it bake. But in the end, so a lot of people were saying, you know, I think it should have worked the way it's written in the book. So yesterday, Dave and I went ahead and took what we had started on the show.
Just went willy-nilly and put all the stuff.
And we continued following the list of the list of directions that's actually in the book for the cheeseburger rolls, and it actually turned out better. So I would say for the cheeseburger rolls, it's better to follow that recipe the way it is. I think that was for the cheeseburger rolls. Start with the 90-minute roll dough, and then you do the cheeseburger rolls. But on the 90-minute roll dough, it worked a lot better when we added the yeast into the dry ingredients first, like the recipe had. So I thought it might be useful, or it might be good for you guys to know how that turned out. Too bad I didn't think to take a picture of it. Debbie, I don't know when the girls are coming home, but I know they're already very tired. It's probably, I think initially they were planning on 2 more weeks, but now they might try to be quicker. But they're staying with some family in New Jersey for a couple days, and Elly wanted to go into New York City just to see the city. They don't want to hang out there for a long time, but Elly just wanted to know what it's like there. But since they're tired, hopefully they'll get a little bit of rest. But then they still had some plans to stop in Pennsylvania and in Wisconsin on the way home. I don't know that they had other plans, so it might not be the whole 2 weeks, but they're just kind of playing it by ear. So, and I did tell them, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea if you can get a break just to stay in one place for a couple days and rest. So hopefully they'll do a little bit more of that. But Tawra didn't realize, but I had set up a concert for us to go to on September 5th here in Colorado. Chris Tomlin and friends are going to be there. So Chris Tomlin, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and a bunch of people like that are going to play at Red Rocks. And by the way, if you live in Colorado and that's interesting to you, we've gone to see Chris Tomlin and Casting Crowns and Mark Redmond and some others in Denver, and it was an amazing experience. So if you're in Colorado, Chris Tomlin's concert filled up, and so they opened another show. So if you have a chance to go, it was expensive when we went, but it was the kind of thing that just kind of really refreshed us for a long time after that. So it was really nice. So let me see. We're at the hour already. Yeah, Bandana Grandma, they really wanted to meet up with you too, but they totally understand all the stuff that's going on in your family, and they're not feeling very good right now either. So I guess it probably isn't unfortunately the best time, but they really would like to, and maybe there'll be a good chance to do that again in the future. Debbie says, Dave, what's it like to live in Kansas? A lot of sunflowers?
It's different. It's a lot hotter. And every now and then you'll just hear, and then you'll freak out and be running everywhere like, where's that tornado? At least I did when I was like 5.
Yeah, Dave has almost lived half his life in Colorado now. I forgot that we've been here that long. So he was a lot younger at the time and doesn't remember it quite as well as everyone, but it was a lot hotter and more humid. Well, actually, Kansas was kind of really hot and humid in the summer and really cold and humid in the winter. And many of the years we were there, the spring or fall might have been like a week. I think towards the end, the springs and falls were a little bit nicer. So Faye Frutos is saying, I enjoy spending time watching your program. Thank you. Cooking lessons are the cherry on top. You all are doing great.
Yes. Sorry.
Go put that thing down.
Playing a game.
Come back here and talk.
Oh, hold up. I'm in Zen mode right now. Hold up.
Yeah, it's rude to bring a game here in front of friends while we're all having a conversation.
Sure. Oh, I lost. Oh.
Put that thing down, boy.
Hold up, let me finish. I'm so
and Faye Fruta says, include your older son on the next program. I would love to get him on. It's kind of difficult to persuade him. Although he is working right now, and as far as cooking, he's worked at a number of pizza places, and he makes really good pizza. Oh, hey, Dave.
What?
Why you're not paying attention? Look what happened.
Thank you, Jen Clark, for a $10 super chat.
Oh, see, she says. See,
Oh my goodness.
There's a little comment here that says $10 to put the iPad down.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, let's see.
Hey.
Yeah.
Older brother's here, I think.
So BJ works. I said he worked at two. He's worked at two pizza places, and he makes some amazingly good pizza. He actually, he's a delivery guy mostly, and that's what he prefers to do. But he's a number of times they'll let him take a pizza home, and so he'll just go back and whip up something of his own.
Thank you
Usually,
for that $10 super chat.
Yes, thank you very much.
Jen Clark.
Thank you very much, Jen. Bandana Grandma says I'm insulted, Dave.
By what?
Probably for the for you. Put that down.
No, you just ruined my.
I said don't play with that on the show.
You just turned it off. At least
see,
charge it.
We don't give our kids this kind of electronics, and I need to set it up to. No, Dave, set it down right there, and you can put it away later. We actually switched schools for him. Largely, one of the main reasons we didn't put him in middle school at this other place is because they were going to give them iPads. We're like, we don't want them to have iPads. So, fun money for the boys. Yeah. And I need to figure out the ones that, the people that submitted those the other day, I assume those super chats were meant for Dave, so I'll have to find out for sure how much they were so I can give that to him.
It's like, it was $5 for me to eat the food, and then an extra $5 from Bandana Grandma since I liked it.
Yeah.
So I got $10. I made $10 on a live show. Just one.
Faye Frutos, if you're asking us, I have sold on eBay in the past. We don't do it now, but I can, if you're asking me, I can just tell you some of what I know, but I'll go ahead and you can contact us at the contact link I'm sending you here, so you could ask specifically what you want. Basically, wow. I used to sell on eBay. At the time, I didn't have a lot of other stuff happening, and it was really a good thing for me at the time. I'm
Fun
told
money
that
for the boys, Jen Clark said.
I'm told that the fees are a lot higher now. I'm not sure what you mean by the legal aspect, but go ahead and ask me. Fun money for the boys, yes. That's exactly what it is. Let's go back to the Facebook side and see. Oh, good night, Ramona. Let's see. We're getting overtime, so we probably should see what else is here. Yay. Yeah, it's nice having Jill on. I actually was trying to see if we could figure out how to get her on live with us, and it appears that it would be possible, but technically we're not quite sure how to handle it again. Yes, Rosemary, leave the game alone. Get it together, Dave.
Hey, you're the one that encourages me to play StarCraft when I have homework the next day.
Brenda says no more super chats if not 100% on the show. Yeah, I need to go in there and set it up so that I can deactivate it when the show's on. And actually, so for computers, we restrict their time, and when they get to the time limit, it just cuts them off. But with this, the school requires it for homework and a lot of his assignments and textbooks. He doesn't have any books.
No, I don't have any books. I can pull them up.
So the problem is trying to manage...
They're all on the iPad.
The problem is trying to manage the iPad when, in theory, he's working on homework. But then we go in there and find out, wait, that's not homework. That's, what is it, Fruit Ninja?
That was Fruit Ninja just now.
So, look at all the thumbs up in the hearts.
Come on, Dad, I had like a 350 score and you ruined
Whoa,
it.
Denise says pizza and peanut butter today. Now I'm really hungry. Wow, that'd be... Well, I don't eat peanut butter, but if I did, it would be two great tastes that taste great together. Yeah.
Peanut butter does taste good if it's in the right stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Who's
those
keeping...
peanut butter thingies.
Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that. Who's keeping the kitchen so nice and tidy while Tara's away? I'll have to say I'll take credit for that. Although I have been making the boys do their part at least of unloading the dishwasher. But yeah, I like to... Actually, one thing that drives Tara crazy when she leaves is usually at some point I end up putting away all the little things that are on the counters. And I don't know, it's just a thing for me. So, what is on the pink Post-it note behind you? It looks like Tara's notes to herself about things to do on this trip. It's kind of cryptic, so I'm not sure what it means.
It's in cursive, so we have no idea.
Oh, I can read the cursive.
Oh, I can.
You can't read it? Oh, that's good to know.
No, I can read cursive. It just, yeah. I can't read this guy's cursive because it's basically just a scribble.
Yeah.
Like, let me show you an example. Hold on. Keep talking.
Oh, hi, Laurel. It's good to have you here, even if you were joining a little late. So, in case you guys are wondering, we first made... Wow, there's hardly any left.
This would be David and Dad's kind of cursive. Like, seriously, come on.
I can write neater than that. I just don't when I don't want you to understand. I don't have to spell in front of you. I can just write.
Oh, they didn't quite see it.
So we made cinnamon biscuits on the show. Jack and Dave ate almost all of them already, so that probably means this is dinner. They're actually more brown than usual because I didn't follow the recipe precisely on the cinnamon and sugar mix. Tara already had some mixed, and Jack used that. But I think that the mix that we have has more cinnamon than the book recipe calls for, which is why it's browner.
To tell you today.
But they really like that. And then Jack, hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
Jack also was just dying to make peanut butter cookies, so we made those. And he's made them with Tara before, but wow, they actually turned out really nice. He's made them with Tara before, but this is the first time I was part of that, and he used a little more of the cookie dough than I think she does, so they got really, really big, and they kind of ended up touching each other a little. But,
A little.
Hey, Jack! Go tell Jack to come taste this before we get off the show. Let's see. Oh, hey! Nan says you got more chat things.
What?
Let's see.
More super chats?
Oh, nope. That was already the ones that we had seen.
Yum.
We definitely... So try one, Jack. Come over here on camera and try it and tell them if it turned out the way you hoped it would.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Do you need to tip the cook?
Tell him to super chat to tip Dad. No, not really.
You're not programmed to respond in that area. So anyway, okay, let's see if there's anything else here. I guess, guys, we should... Oh, Laurel says have Dave sit at the table while doing homework. Yeah, we may end up having to get to that. We'll see.
Actually, tonight I have to write an essay on the big computer using a keyboard and stuff.
In the past, when he's been doing computers,
That's not going to be using the iPad, so he can watch me because it's like this big of a computer, and you can't hide it.
Yeah, we're just not into them spending a lot of time on personal electronics, so we haven't done this yet, but I was thinking about having him park it in a specific location in the house when he's not doing homework, so I know he's not playing on it. All right. Jeannie says those peanut butter cookies look delicious. Jack did a terrific job. Hey, Jack! You did a great job! Jack is such a cute boy. Yeah, actually, I was talking to his teacher today, and...
He said thanks.
And, yeah...
Oh, sorry. I'll stop. I'm going to go away.
Yeah, Gloria, he can't stop sniffing because he's having allergy problems. We don't know what we're making yet Wednesday, Denise. We don't know what we're making on Wednesday yet, Denise. We'll have to figure that out. I wasn't planning for us to necessarily cook every day, but honestly, with Tara gone, it's easier to think of cooking something than to think of something else because all the topics I want to talk about would be better with her here. So I forgot to mention when Shirley said Jack is such a cute boy, I talked to his teacher today and she said, you know, he's just the sweetest boy and I like having him in my class. And the funny thing is, we requested a particular teacher at the school and the teacher that he got was not the one we requested, but we didn't really know her. And when he saw her, he wasn't sure if he didn't know if he was going to like her or not. But she's turned out to be a really, really good teacher. I think it's going to be great for him this year. So anyway, well, I think it's 5:44, so looking like we do still have some comments, but no particular questions. So, oh, Bandana Grandma, yeah, they didn't actually go into Dollywood, but there is a video of them at Dollywood where it did air. So if you go back and look, it's probably 5 videos back now because they're putting out a crazy number of them. Yeah, Donna is saying Oregon has terrible fires right now. I think that's the cause of his allergies.
I won't do that because, you know.
Oh, sorry you're going to miss the show, Bonnie. By the time you come back, Tara might be here, so you might have to go back and catch up on
I hope not.
The man days.
Dude, the man days are awesome so far.
Anyway, well, Dave's got his nose thing here, and so I guess we're probably gonna hit the road. No video games tonight, though.
Yeah, we're not playing any. I have a lot of. The school's been doing a lot of homework now because I have no idea. Ah, bad. It's going down again.
Let's see. Yes. Yeah, Dave. See, Barb says you need to not be rude and be off the iPad. Yay.
Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just bored.
You're bored?
Yeah, see, last time we were going like hours over because we were actually making cheeseburger rolls and trying to figure it out.
You just don't want to hear Dad talking so much.
Yeah, that's kind of boring. He's like,
well, here Shannon says the last episodes have been great because it's nice to see father and son spending time together. You know, if we showed you what we were doing all weekend, we'd have to take you in the office and we were playing.
Yeah.
We were playing.
Let's just live stream us playing.
We were playing
StarCraft.
strategy games together on the computer. Yeah. Kelly, are they coming through northwestern Pennsylvania? I do not know if they're coming through northwestern, although it's not necessarily out of the question. I think we're planning to go kind of along about 2/3 of the way down from the top, so along the southern part from east to west. And then they were going to go into Wisconsin, and I think they were maybe going to see Big Family Homestead, and there were some other... there's another one that I can't remember. Is it Two Family? Or I get confused about some of the people. So, yeah. So anyway, it looks like the boys have deserted me, which must mean it's time for me to go. So you guys have a great day, and we will see you on Wednesday. I don't know yet what we're going to do, so I'll have to ask my mother-in-law, Jill, what she says. And now that I'm all alone with peanut butter cookies and yeah. So anyway, we'll see you later. Have a great night, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Bye.